Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari on Friday said that Pakistan perhaps needed to review its internal security policies and decisions in the wake of rising terrorist incidents and protests against them. Addressing a press conference in Islamabad, Bilawal said the residents of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and South Waziristan had always supported peace and confronted terrorism. PTI Chairman Imran Khan said on Friday that the incumbent government's planned amendments to the Army Act would be challenged in the Supreme Court, claiming that the coalition leaders were making these changes for their own benefit. In an informal meeting with journalists in Lahore today, the former Prime Minister claimed that Nawaz Sharif wants to bring an army chief who would weaken the PTI. Imran said that he had not met General Bajwa in Lahore, clarifying that President Arif Alvi had a meeting with the army chief. The PTI chief also said that he would lead the party's long march to Islamabad from Rawalpindi himself. After the Wazirabad assassination attempt on November 3rd, Imran allowed PTI leaders Shah Mahmood Qureshi and Asad Umar to take charge of the march. He had also said that he would join marchers later this month. The US government recommended on Thursday that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was immune from legal action over the 2018 murder of a dissident journalist, according to court documents. The United States respectfully informs the court that defendant Mohammed bin Salman, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, is the sitting head of government and accordingly is immune from this suit, read the submission to the US District Court for the District of Columbia from the administration of US President Joe Biden. But it added that the Department of State takes no view on the merits of the president's suit and reiterates its unequivocal condemnation of the heinous murder of Jamal Khashoggi. The recommendation sparked fury among the supporters of Chinghiz's action, including the representatives of Democracy for the Arab World Now, the US-based NGO that Khashoggi founded. Pakistan and the International Monetary Fund had another round of engagement on Thursday, but could not finalize a schedule for formal talks on the overdue ninth review of a $7 billion loan program amid a lack of clarity on flood-related financial requirements for this fiscal year and declining revenue stream in the wake of important controls. The talks, originally due in the last week of October, were rescheduled to November 3rd and then kept on facing delays following gaps in estimates by the two sides. Pakistan Finance Minister Ishaq Dar said that the IMF indicated its willingness to sympathetically view the targeted assistance for poor and vulnerable citizens, especially those affected by recent flooding. The Islamabad High Court Chief Justice Amir Farooq said that as per intelligence reports, there were fears of another attack on former Prime Minister Imran Khan. He passed the remarks while hearing a petition filed by traders regarding road closures due to the party's protests. The PTI chief was injured during a gun attack while leading the party's long march in Punjab's Wazirabad on 3rd November. At the outset of the hearing, the Islamabad Chief Justice instructed the PTI to submit a fresh plea to the Islamabad administration seeking permission to stage a sit-in in the capital. The Islamabad Chief Justice said that protesting was a democratic right of every political and non-political party, but upholding the rights of common citizens was also important. India successfully launched its first privately developed rocket, the Vikram S, on Friday, a milestone in the country's effort to create a commercial space industry and to compete on cost. The 545 kg rocket, developed by space startup Skyroot, took off from the Indian Space Agency's launch site near Chennai and hit a peak altitude of 89.5 kilometers. The rocket has the capability of reaching Mach 5 times the speed of sound, and carrying a payload of 83 kilograms to an altitude of 100 kilometers, the company said. Video footage showed the rocket taking off from the space center. It splashed down in the Bay of Bengal about 5 minutes after launch, officials said.